As soon as new numbers are let loose, every calculation in the world will be corrupt, from military installations to international stock markets to Mrs. Miggin's pension. You'll cause chaos.
Oh, no, that's what they said about the Millennium Bug, Inspector. It's all unfounded. It will only change for the good. More maths for everyone. More maths for everyone!
More maths? How can that possibly be good?
You live in a world of literature and text, Inspector, but numbers are where the real action's at.
So what do you want with me?
I would have thought that was obvious, Inspector.
Oh, it is. It's just that I've got two really obvious reasons in my head, so if you tell me which one it is, then at least I know how to sort of prepare myself.
Fine. I want you to go and get Seven for me and bring her back here.
Do you know, that's really spooky. That one just popped into my head just as you were talking.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, how funny.
I know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yes, the plan. Now, legally, I'm not allowed to take ownership of Seven until all the papers are signed on Tuesday. But, as I've explained to you, I can't wait that long.
No, neither can 5.
So I need you to go to Bob Geldof's house, steal 7 and get it back to me before 7 o'clock tonight.
7 o'clock? But that doesn't give me much time.
No, in fact it gives you... 24 minutes.
You're insane. The walls around Geldof's place are higher than Simon Cowell's trousers.
Well, you'll just have to find a way in. Time is ticking.
And what if I refuse?
Then I'll have no choice but to let 4 mate with 5. Do you really want that to happen?
Gay numbers. Digit lifters.
Yeah.
Number bummers.
All right.
Riders of the numerical speedway.
No, enough.
Binary burglars.
Look, get me that number. And don't even think about doing anything brave or foolish, crime scene. I've strapped a camcorder to your head so I can see exactly where you are and what you're doing. I've tied it with a granny knot so it's really, really tight.
I took one last look at the despicable villain in front of me. You'll never get away with your evil scheme, you monster. I'll do all I can to stop you. And if I can't, then someone else will. My mind was spinning. Carol just didn't get it. The numbers had frazzled her. With no other alternative in mind, I began to jog towards Geldof Towers. 5 minutes and 3 stitches later, I arrived at the Baroque mansion and edged my way towards the razor wire that surrounds the perimeter. On closer inspection, however, I realised they were only disposable Bic razors and were fairly easy to break through. I did so and made my way up to the house. I edged along the wall until I heard 2 voices I recognised instantly. 2 voices that filled my heart with dread.
Harold! Harold!
What is it?
Oh, the spilt bovril down me front, look.
Oh, yeah, that's Al back.
He had Steptoe and Son guarding the house. They were Britain's top team in their field. Bouncers, bodyguards, hitmen, you name it, they did it, and very, very well. I, though, had the element of surprise on my side, an element that had in fact very recently been added to the periodic table, and one that also made a cracking gas bomb.
Harold! What the hell's that?
Looks like the element of surprise.
Oh no! Are we gonna die, Harold? Is this the end?
Not if you shut up and help me trigger the alarm.
Oh, I feel frightened, Harold.
Oh, so do I.
I stepped over the 2 bodies and looked around for the number 7. I came across it within seconds, sitting on the kitchen table in a glass case. I stepped forward, picked it up, and turned to leave.
Put that down.
Bob.
Sir Bob, if you please. Now, who the hell are you?
My name is Inspector Crimescene, and I need to take this number 7 away from you now. The fate of the world depends on it.
I can't let you do that, Inspector. It's mine. Hand it over. Now.
I sighed. I didn't want to do what I was about to. Look, Sir Bob! A starving African!
Hey, where?
As Geldof turned, I grabbed his honorary knighthood from the wall and flung it as hard as I could. It hit home, and the man who had devoted the last 25 years of his life to selflessly helping other people slumped to the floor, the symbol of his self-sacrifice embedded in his temple.
Oh no, me hair.
I collected 7 and ran from the house, kicking the partially roused Albert Steptoe in the head as I did, and headed back to Vorderman. This was turning into quite a day.
Eat them! Go on, Linda Barker, eat them all!
What the hell are you doing?
None of your business.
Is that a tin of celebration?
I said it's none of your business. Do you have 7?
Here.
Oh, my precious 7. Look at you. Just look at you. You're beautiful. Now, how do you taste?
I had to kill Steptoe and Son, by the way. I hope that makes you happy.
Oh, I know I was watching. And it did.
Fine. And Bob Geldorf, too.
OK.
And an old lady.
I didn't see that.
Well, she's in a pile of rubbish bags in Westminster, in case anyone asks.
Fine. Oh, how strange.
What?
You know that moment when you see 2 cars about to hit each other and it all happens in slow motion, but there's nothing you can do? That's what 7 tastes like. And a bit like chicken.
So what's you going to do with me now? Kill me, I suppose.
Oh, no, Inspector. I want you to witness the reinvention of mathematics as we know it. I just put 7 in there. There you go, my darling. Now, just sit back and watch. Excuse me? Shut up, Linda Barker. Get back to your corner with that tin of celebrations. But I feel sick. Well, then, you've got something to be sick into, haven't you?
You're mad, Vorderman. You know that.
I'm not mad, Inspector Crimescene. Can anyone who's about to be crowned Lord of the Numbers be considered mad?
You're forcing Linda Barker to sit in the corner of the back cave and eat all the topics from a tin of celebrations. It's hardly the behaviour of the respected, intelligent woman.
Times change, Crimescene, and so do people. This is my life now. This is my direction.
Richard's death hit us all, Carol. But there's no need for this.
It's all Richard's fault. He introduced me to the world of numbers, figures, calculations. I became obsessed. I couldn't let go. It was bound to come to this. And there's nothing you can do to stop me.
And what about the loan adverts, Carol? Why do them?
The money was good. And I had percentages floating round my head in purple bubbles. I was in heaven. Now sit down there with Linda Barker. Now! So?
Don't talk to me, Linda Barker. Eat your chocolates.
This is going to ruin my figure.
What did you say?
I said, this is going to ruin my figure.
That's it.
What?
Shut up, Linda Barker. Can I have a drink, Carol?
Well, we're going to be down here for a while, I suppose. There's a jug of water in the fridge.
Thanks. Carol?
What is it? They're onto the coffee stage. I need to see it happen.
Did you know there's full fat spread in your fridge?
What? No. Well, but there can't be.
There is. And it's been used.
That's impossible. Let me see.
As Vorderman approached the fridge, I prepared myself.
Where is it?
There, see?
But this says... Ah!
In you go! Quick, Linda Barker, put down your chocolates and help me keep this door closed! There.
We did it! I can't believe... Oh, Inspector! Oh, Inspector, actually, you seem to have inadvertently handcuffed me to the fridge. Inspector! Inspector!
That'll teach you to be so bloody annoying. I picked up number 7 just as 4 was about to make a move and made my way out of the cave to the car.
Ah, is that you, Crimescene?
Yes, sir. I have 7.
Good work. Where's the professor?
There was no professor, sir. It was Carol Vorderman all along.
What?
Yes, she has the other numbers too.
Where is she now?
She's locked in the fridge down in the back cave. She was trying to create new numbers by making the existing ones mate.
Despicable.
Linda Barker's down there too. Vorderman was force-feeding her topics. I had to kill Steptoe and Son and Bob Geldorf as well, sir. And an old lady. She's in Westminster, in some rubbish.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but as long as there's a report on my desk on Monday morning, I don't care.
Thank you, sir.
There's just one thing I need to know.
What, sir?
What was Vorderman doing with Linda Barker?
I've no idea, sir. In fact, you could say it's a bit of a conundrum. That was Inspector Crimescene Investigates, with Kate O'Sullivan as Carol Vorderman and Linda Barker, Simon Greenall as Steptoe and son Bob Geldof and the Chief, Henrietta Bess as Lucy, and Jonathan Kydd as Inspector Crimescene.